Okay, so today I've just finished. It's now like 2 or 3 minutes past 3. Started at like 7:45, because we got there a bit earlier. Started about 10 to 8. I got there a bit later because the supervisor had a meeting to attend or some shit. Fine by me. Morning, like a 35-minute bike ride to the place. Started off pretty damn cold. This morning was clear sky, so it was nippy this morning. Really warmed up until I was just wearing what I'm wearing now, which is just a merino base layer, sleeves rolled up. It's nice. It's like winter now. It's proper winter. Apparently it's going to get colder, but it's winter and it's like this. It was actually really hot today, and I got through a lot of water, quite a lot anyway. Good day. Tired. Last night I woke up. I don't think I woke up in the middle of the night, but I woke up like bang on 5, I'm guessing. So I woke up, went for a piss, and when I came back into my bedroom, the alarm was going off. I was like, oh wow. So by the time I'd gone for a piss, I'd come back. I spent today mooching again, a lot of wheelbarrowing. My shoulders and my back are aching. Not too bad, but enough to tell me that I've worked them. I did some leaf blowing with a proper thing. You have to pump, you have to put petrol in and squirt it into the whatever. That was fun. That was very fun. It was good shit. I learned today that I'm probably getting taxed on my wage, which shows how ignorant I am to the world of money and work, because I was just like, okay, that's what I'm getting paid, that's what's going in my back pocket, but I forgot the government want their share. I didn't even consider that, simply because I guess I assumed that this was after taxes. Because like, well, why are you showing me this figure if that's not what I'm getting? They're taking some cut. Why wouldn't they tell me what I'm actually getting? I'm like, anyway. I listened to audiobooks today. I bought some wireless earphones yesterday on Amazon. Cancelled the order today because I ordered them this morning, I think, actually, maybe last night, because I realised I can just use the ones I've already got. Downloaded some audiobooks from this free audiobook app. I'll probably download some more tonight or tomorrow. I listened to As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, and I listened to Be or Not to Be by Kurt Vonnegut, and then I listened to The Symposium by Plato, and now I'm listening to Dubliners by James Joyce. As a Man Thinketh was like some quasi-philosophical law of attraction, is what I put it as, and it was alright. A lot of the claims were like, the universe, the universal law is force, not inertia, or something like that. I don't know, it was just wild claims which sound very deep and profound. I think they were quite empty. It's basically the law of attraction, like what you think manifests, and a poor man can be virtuous, and if your circumstances are shaped greatly by your thoughts, and like man has complete control over his thoughts, and I just don't agree. And it was saying like what man eats is depending on his state of mind, and what he eats affects his state of mind, and then his state of mind affects what he eats, and if he's eating bad, then he's going to be thinking bad. And the thing is with stuff like this, it's so ignorant of the complexities of the human condition. I'm sorry I'm saying it again, but it really is. It was written quite poetically, quite beautifully. There are many one-liners in there that are memorable, and you can go, wow, that is imbued with so much wisdom. Something like Confucian or Socratic. But it was just like rehashing the same thought over again, that what you think is what you become, etc. You are what you think. To Be or Not to Be was good. I quite liked that actually. I thought it was going to be when it started, I thought it was going to be a pretty boring dystopian, but then it's all about population control, and every child that is born, one person has to sacrifice themselves, and basically man has discovered, created, invented ways of attaining immortality, or anyway, to become incredibly old. Like, I don't know, the main boy, the big boy, was like 250 years old, and then the premise was the protagonist's wife had triplets, and the guy was like upset because the husband was upset because like her or his dad or the granddad of these children was sacrificing himself, or was being sacrificed to allow one of them to be born, one of them to be birthed, and because they hadn't found two other sacrifices, the husband was supposed to go with a wife and choose which two were going to die to allow the one to live, and then eventually like this woman comes over who's like working for the gas chambers, the ethical suicide embassy or something, the ethical suicide something, and the main guy, the guy who sort of invented all this mode of thinking and potentially invented immortality, was like, oh, isn't it amazing though what we're doing? And it wasn't really like that. It was more like, how bad would it be if we were like 80 billion people on the planet? And the husband, who just had the kids, was like, okay, well, fuck you. Shoots at one of them, shoots another of them with a revolver, kills them both. It's like, okay, I've got two sacrifices. Don't want the granddad to die, so he kills himself. And then there's painter who's painting some pictures like, yo, this shit is like deep. That's good. I quite enjoyed it. And then what's the other one I listened to? Symposium was okay. A lot about love and beauty, and then everyone's getting pissed, and all these mandem are like, oh, Plato, Socrates never gets pissed because he's fucking sucking off Socrates. They talk about beauty and how, man and woman are the division of man with capital M, because they didn't want man to have too much power. There are three genders, the third one being androgyny, which is the coming together of man and woman. It was quite beautiful actually. The thoughts were very beautiful, and it'd be nice to teach kids that way of like reproduction and shit, and it was cool. Another thought I guess I had was how shaped we are by past experience. So like the anxiety I carry around with me when working, it's not so bad now, but because I've had an experience in retail, I did mention this yesterday, I believe. I've mentioned it before, but because of my experience in retail and having like quite hawking bosses, supervisors, who are not happy, not satisfied, I'm like almost kind of conscious of like not doing, not being good enough, but at the same time, I'm like, I want to work smart and find the easy way to do work. So like today, I drank a lot of water, so I took like 4 pisses, which is like a loss of 15 minutes or so, maybe a bit less. They're walking to the toilet and whatever. So yeah, I mean, I find ways to not work, basically, and that's me working smart. Call it what you want, call it lazy. And I guess I used to reproach myself for being lazy, but no, I'm not taking that. It's enjoyable. I hope coronavirus doesn't fuck up this, and I hope I continue and make money and do what I want to do, which I believe is to cycle and potentially work remotely. It'd be nice to author my book, publish my books when I write multiple, but that's a pipe dream. At the moment, I don't know. It would be nice to actually get to a point where I'm enjoying software development and I'm freelancing, but at the moment I don't know where that's going to go, etc. I should be putting hours in, or an hour or two each night, I believe. Maybe I'll do that tonight, But tonight, I think I should give myself one objective for the evening, one productive objective, an objective pertaining to productivity. Maybe tonight I think I should just, I would like to just set out, like write an outline for my future over the next year, how I'm going to get there, what I need to do to get to where I'd like to be, which would be to travel around the world cycling, spending a week in X, Y and Z city to adventure and then work. That to me does sound really, really, really fucking good. But I'd like to outline how to get there and everything. So that'd be tonight's aim. And then also I should do my words for my book, because me and Nico have said 7,500 words over 20 days. Prior it was 5,000 words over 10 days. Now we've reduced it a bit. So yeah, I'd like to do that, because I'm 500 or so words behind already on this, and it's only been 3 days. I did a bit last night. The day before I did nothing. So yeah, that's today. That's today. It was a good day. And I'm going to buy a hat. I'm going to buy one of those cool big sun hat things, I think, tonight. I need to buy a lot of bananas as well. Have I got anything to update about the hostel? Man, yeah, I don't know if I have. There's an Argentinian guy called Martin. He's cool as fuck. He's cool shit. He's on $38 an hour, doing 55-hour work weeks, 10 hours a day. He does 11 hours is out of the house. He starts at 7 a.m, finishes at 6 p.m, an hour dinner. So it's 10 hours working each day. Saturday he does 5 hours, 55 hours a week, $38 an hour. Woo! I mean, that's work. I mean, he travels, I don't know, half an hour, 20 minutes in the car to get to work, and he builds or constructs or puts together, should I say, solar panels. Yeah, constructs solar panels. And yeah, anyone else? Anything else? I'm a bit anxious, still a bit, about Nico, because last night I went to bed like at 8:30, and it was like, oh, you're not going to be like this when we're living together, are we? And the thing is, I think I am. I'm going to get back from work at 4 o'clock-ish, and I'm going to be knackered. I'm going to do my own shit. I'm going to spend some time with him, maybe watch a movie in the evening, but I do want to do some work in the evening, and yeah, I'll be in bed for early. I'm sorry, I've got to be selfish enough and realise where my values lie. I can't just say, I can't just, one thing I can't do is maintain that anxiety, which pertains to feeling guilty over not being with Nico all day. And secondly, I can't just quit my job because of that. And when I said this today to Hayley, I saw Hayley this morning, I realised, I said, like, man, we sound like a couple. She was like, yeah, you are literally like a fucking couple. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, I do, we are two people together, we'll be living together, and he'll be alone all day. And he said he doesn't do that well alone. So I understand where he's coming from, and that's probably why I'm harbouring some guilt and some apprehension. But we'll see how it goes, and I won't quit the job for his sake, because this is just too good an opportunity. Great, son, decent people, good people. Yeah, they are good crack, honestly. And I'm glad that it's not constant small talk, because if it was small talk all day, I'd be like, ugh. And also I can listen to my audiobook without feeling that I need to contribute or at least being distracted by other people's conversations, which happens very, very easily, which is good that doesn't occur. And the nature of the work allows me to listen. And yeah, so it's fresh air. I go on my bike in the morning and the evening. It's a good wage. It's elucidating, so I can think more clearly, throughout the day. It's good money. Yeah, it's money really, I guess. So at the end of it, if I get 10k, I go back home and I sit on a bed of 10k, 10,000 GBP. I'll be like, okay, well, I could spend, I don't know, 500 or so, get a bike, maybe a bit more, and I can go. And that's enough money to do me. And then if I'm earning money from freelance, that'd be gravy. Cool. See you tomorrow, potentially.